Her journey proves that EQ meets IQ and success is inevitable. Please welcome her on stage.
Hello. Good morning, everyone.
Morning, ma'am.
So I would like to share some stories today with you all. Couple of months back, on a lazy Sunday morning, I thought let's grab a good lunch with my family, and we decided to head to a mall, have a good lunch, followed by some window shopping. Now, the moment I entered into the mall, I noticed that there are big, giant sales banners. Ones that really call your name, and they're too hard to resist. So the plan followed. We had lunch. I went into the store to check out some new collections. I'm sure some of you would have guessed it by now. 3 hours later, I'm walking out of the store with 10 new shirts. Well, it would have seemed like a crime to really miss out on a shirt or two. So I thought of buying 10. 10 new shirts, each one promising to make me look smarter, cooler, and somewhat happier. Fast forward today morning, I'm standing in front of my wardrobe, getting ready to come to this event, and I'm literally frozen because for last 10 minutes I'm looking at the wardrobe and thinking to myself, what do I wear? I'm sure this is the story for everyone around. The closet is full of wardrobe. It's actually looking as a sea of fabric. It's enough that it can actually clothe a small village, yet we look at it and think, what do I wear? We have nothing to wear appropriate to the event. And this is exactly what I would like to call the paradox of choice. Good morning again. My name is Mansi Rana, founder and managing director of Easy Rankings, which is a premium digital agency in India. And I'm here to share my understanding of the topic, which is the paradox of choice is more, rarely better. As a kid, I kind of loved the idea that more means merrier. More toys, awesome. More toffees, lovely. All my friends at my birthday party, like best day ever. I kind of clung to this idea till my late 20s. I definitely spent a lot of years of my life chasing for more because it made me feel that it is what defines my life or makes it richer and fuller. While, you know what, the most beautiful thing in life is that it has its own way of teaching us. Sometimes gently, sometimes not so gently, I could start seeing the cracks in my own thinking. I started realizing that the more I'm chasing behind things and materialistic things, it's not really giving me the joy which it was meant to give. So obviously, when the joy element was missing, I thought and started reading more about it. I realized that as a society, we are taught since birth that more is the key to happiness. More clothes, more cars, bigger houses, they are all the keys to happiness. Until one day, when we really look back and we see that the house is full, the pantry is full, the closet is full, but the heart, it's still missing the deep connection. And this is exactly what was happening with me. So I went online, like a lot of you would, started looking for answers. I read a lot, I watched a lot of talks, and I saw a lot of videos. I realized that this was not just me, it was just not my feelings, but almost everybody goes through the same set of emotions at different stages of life. In fact, even science backs it up. I would like to refer to an incident here, a little experiment. A psychologist named Barry Schwartz gave a TED talk years back, and he introduced the world to the idea of paradox of choice. His colleague, Sheena Iyengar, ran now a famous experiment wherein she walks to a departmental store and she sets up a tasting booth. There are 24 different flavored jams. As expected, a lot of people came to the stall, they tasted, they appreciated, but sales, there weren't many. Later, she tries it with another experiment, this time with 6 basic flavors of jam. Guess what? Sales doubled by the factor of 10. Why? Because choices overwhelm us. We freeze. We start second guessing ourselves. We lie around thinking, what if I missed the best flavor? What if I didn't really pick the best one out there? And this is exactly not just about the jams. It's why I stood frozen in front of my wardrobe looking at the sea of fabrics. It's literally why it's the same emotion we feel when we are going through 20 pages menu at a restaurant. What we experience when we see an unlimited notifications on our phones, or when we are browsing or streaming Netflix and YouTube without any limitation. There are so many choices that we literally freeze and do not decide. And that's where we see the element of joy slipping out of our fingers. So, it's safe to say that options, sometimes a lot of options, weigh us down. They do not liberate us. I would like to take you all through another example here from my life. Couple of days back, I was going through my wardrobe. I was clearing the storeroom and I saw this old dusty box. The box had a lot of things I once had to have. There were decorations that I never hung. There were shoes that I never wore. And then there were gadgets which were still intact in their original packaging. Honestly, standing there, I didn't feel joy. I felt ashamed. Because these were not the examples of a well-lived life. They were reflection how I have chosen greed over moments. These were real reflection of how I traded my time, my peace, and my connection by chasing for more. I would like to share some interesting facts here. Well, the Journal of Consumer Psychology states that buying more things give us fleeting happiness when we compare it to emotions or experiences, which could be probably cooking a meal with your loved ones, or dancing in the rain, or watching your favorite movies. You know what's more concerning? That we are not just chasing for more and it's draining us, but now it has started impacting our planet too. As per the study by Global Footprints Network, humanity is using Earth's resources 1.7 times faster than it can replenish. So while we are here on a limited time, we are not just consuming resources. In fact, we are exploiting our forests, oceans, and wildlife. Why? Because there's always a hunger for more. There's another interesting fact. All of you would have heard of fast fashion labels. And did you know that they are kind of contributing 10% to a global carbon emission? It's combined international traveling plus shipping. So that's the kind of waste we are dumping back to the planet. And that's surely not cool. So every extra shirt, every impulse buy that you make has a hidden cost. It's not only on your wallet, but also on the planet we are living on. After all these experiences that I shared with you all, I would like to say, or maybe it's safer for me to say, that life is beautiful and it knows how to really teach us things that really are important to us. So here I am in last few months trying to make fewer choices. I am choosing quality over quantity. I'm trying to focus how fewer choices free me up and help me focus on things that really make memories. Probably cooking meals with my children, probably decluttering the wardrobe and donating half of it. Obviously, I'm sticking to shopping, but this time more sustainable brands because I feel that's my quiet vote to the planet I would like to live in. Before I take a leave, I would like to leave you all with a little challenge. Go back and try maybe cleaning one of your wardrobe and see the difference it makes. See the kind of time it frees up before making those endless choices. Go on your social media and try cleaning some of your friends who are just there to, like your Instagram post, but they do not care about your dreams or fears or what keeps you up at night. They are honestly just taking up the precious space in your life, which probably could be meant for something more meaningful and deep. I would also like to leave you guys with a thought. Probably it's time to go back and look at all your life goals and see, do they really matter? Are they focused and making your life fuller, or is it just for the shelf? Is it really feeding your ego, or is it for the joy? And before I leave, I would definitely like to share one thing, that rich life isn't just about having a lot of options, but about having choices that were meaningful and they align with your values. That's about it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. We request Ms. Pooja Bhujwani, Senior Coordinator, VGS Rohini, to felicitate Ms. Mansi Rana. Let's now invite Ms. Namrata Gupta, Amazon best-selling author and internal audit manager at DIV Private Limited. With 5 acclaimed books, including White Horses, Dark Shadows, and Lost Love, Late Love, her emotionally powerful storytelling has earned her national recognition awards and even a film adaptation. A true blend of literary brilliance and corporate finesse. Let's welcome her with a great round of applause.